Okay, y'all, so I'm on the street. The hotel there's construction and everything, so the street is blocked off to regular traffic. And I just waved down some man thinking he was my driver, and he was not. And he rolled down the window for me and came up to me and everything because I look homeless. Hi, I'm Dr. Bertice Berry, and I need to tell you this story. So the driver didn't think I was homeless. He came back. There was loads of construction, so the directions to the hotel were not the same. You had to go around the side of the building. So I was talking to my driver, who I scheduled, the night before because I had literally a 3:30 pickup in the morning. So I told her I was on the phone with her first, and I was telling her where to come. And so I said, well, I'll just come down the end of the street and come further out so that you can see me. So I did, because you really couldn't see the hotel and you couldn't access the hotel. And even though people who knew where it was couldn't get there because of all the construction that was going on. Anyway, so this car comes up and, I thought, well, maybe he thought I was just some homeless person. He was going to try to help me or something. I don't know. But that's not what it was. He came back and he said, so what you want to do? And I was like, what? And he said, what you want to do? I was like, what? When I tell you, I had on a long, full cut dress, long jacket. I was looking Pentecostal. So, fortunately, my driver came right then, and I was like, "Oh no, this is my driver." And so he was still like, "Well, what you want to do?" I was like, "Sir." So I told her, I got in the car, I said, I'm so glad you're here. I think this young man was trying to pick up a Pentecostal prostitute. Either that or sell drugs to a Pentecostal. like I was looking like a missionary. So what you want to do? So anyway, and there were two other guys who had come down the street earlier, and they were talking kind of loud, and they just kind of stopped, and they were standing around. And what occurred to me was my lack of fear. 3:30 in the morning, standing outside, waiting for a driver coming. And I actually thought about it for a second, and my driver had fantastic stories, and she was marvelous, and she was absolutely wonderful. But I thought about that lack of fear that comes when you really are okay with who you are, right? Because most of the fear, when fear comes up in me, it's around stuff that I need to work out in me. So anyway, I guess the real question for you today is, so what you want to do? Love you. I love you.